throwing your money away. Right now, sitting on your bathroom shelf, there is probably at least one product that is doing absolutely nothing for your skin. And the worst part is the company that sold it to you knows exactly what they are doing. Today, we are exposing the biggest skincare scams that are still being sold right now. And some of these are going to genuinely shock you because they come from brands you completely trust. Let me start with something that is going to hurt a little. Collagen creams. You have seen them everywhere. The ones with the beautiful packaging promising to restore your skin's collagen and turn back the clock. Here is the truth that dermatologists have been saying for years. Collagen molecules are simply too large to penetrate through the skin barrier. When you apply collagen topically, it sits on the surface of your skin and then you wash it off. It does not absorb. It does not integrate. It does nothing for actual collagen production in your dermis. You are essentially moisturizing with a very expensive, very hyped ingredient that cannot do the one job it is being marketed to do. The science on this is not new or controversial. It is basic biology. And yet collagen creams continue to sell billions of dollars worth of product every single year. Now, before you think this is just about cheap drugstore brands, let me introduce you to the next scam, because this one hits luxury shelves particularly hard. We are talking about eye creams, that tiny jar that costs $80, $100, sometimes $200. The skincare industry has convinced us that the skin around our eyes needs an entirely separate, specialized product. But when researchers have actually compared high-end eye creams to regular moisturizers with similar ingredient lists, the results are consistently underwhelming for the eye cream. Many dermatologists openly admit that a good moisturizer applied carefully to the eye area performs just as well. What you are actually paying for in most eye creams is smaller packaging, a luxury feel, and extremely clever marketing. The skin around your eyes does need gentle hydration and care, but that does not mean you need a product with its own zip code on the price tag. Here is where it gets more interesting though, because the next one involves an ingredient that actually does work, but not in the way it is being sold to you: hyaluronic acid. Now, hyaluronic acid is genuinely beneficial for the skin when formulated correctly. The problem is the way it has been mass-marketed has created a massive misunderstanding. Hyaluronic acid works by drawing moisture from the environment into your skin. This sounds amazing until you realize that when the air around you is dry, it will actually pull moisture from deeper layers of your skin to the surface, and then that moisture evaporates. This means if you are living in a dry climate or a low humidity environment, and you apply hyaluronic acid without sealing it in with an occlusive or emollient product on top, you could actually be making your skin drier. Brands conveniently leave this information off the packaging. They sell you the dream without the manual. Let us talk about face mists for a moment, because the glow era has made these absolutely everywhere, and people are absolutely obsessed. Pick up any face mist and you will see words like hydrating, refreshing, and skin quenching. But here is the actual science. Spraying water onto your face and letting it evaporate takes moisture with it due to something called transepidermal water loss. Unless that mist contains humectants and occlusives that can actually lock hydration into the skin, you are achieving the opposite of what you think you are doing. Some premium mists with thermal water claim mineral benefits that have very limited clinical evidence behind them. You are literally spraying water on your face, watching it dry, and calling it skincare. Now, I want to talk about something that is blowing up right now, and that is the at-home LED light therapy device market. LED therapy genuinely has clinical evidence behind it when used in professional settings with the correct wavelengths and the right energy output. The problem is the at-home devices being sold to consumers are often so underpowered compared to clinical-grade equipment that the difference in results is enormous. When you see before and after photos in the marketing for these devices, those results are almost never from the consumer product alone. Many of these home devices technically work on a biological level, but require treatment consistency and duration so extreme that the average person would never achieve meaningful results. You are buying into a clinical concept and receiving a product that delivers a fraction of the actual clinical experience. And then there is the supplement angle, because ingestible skincare has taken over. Collagen powders and skin gummies are absolutely everywhere. The collagen supplement space in particular is fascinating because unlike topical collagen, there is actually some emerging research suggesting that hydrolyzed collagen peptides consumed orally may stimulate fibroblast activity in the skin. So this one is slightly more nuanced. However, the evidence is still considered preliminary, and many of these studies are funded by the companies producing the supplements themselves. Industry-funded research is not automatically invalid, but it should make you pause before spending significant money monthly on a habit that may or may not deliver the skin transformation being promised on the packaging. Let us now address something that targets people who are trying to do the right thing. SPF in makeup and tinted moisturizers. This is such an important one. People genuinely believe they are protecting themselves from sun damage because their foundation says SPF 30 on the label. But to actually achieve the protection level stated on any sunscreen product, you need to apply approximately 2 milligrams of product per square centimeter of skin. In practical terms, this means most people would need to apply roughly a teaspoon of product to their face alone to get the stated SPF. Nobody is applying that much foundation or tinted moisturizer. The protection you are actually getting from your SPF makeup is significantly lower than what you think, and relying on it alone puts you at real risk of UV damage and premature aging. This is not a marketing exaggeration, it is a measurement reality. The final scam I want to leave you with is possibly the most pervasive and the most psychologically sophisticated. It is the concept of luxury skincare pricing as a quality signal. There is a deeply embedded belief that higher price means better ingredients, better formulation, better results. The skincare industry exploits this belief aggressively. The reality is that some of the most evidence-based, clinically supported ingredients in skincare, retinoids, niacinamide, vitamin C, azelaic acid, are available in extremely affordable formulations that perform at the same level as products costing 10 times more. Studies comparing luxury moisturizers to drugstore alternatives have repeatedly failed to find results that justify the price gap. What you are paying for in prestige skincare is branding, packaging, fragrance, the in-store experience, and the psychological comfort of feeling like you are investing in yourself. That psychological benefit is real, by the way, but it is not skincare. It is self-care theater. The skincare industry generates hundreds of billions of dollars globally because it is extraordinarily good at one thing: making you feel like your skin is a problem only they can solve. The truth is that a simple, well-researched routine with proven actives will outperform almost any complicated luxury regime built on trendy ingredients with weak evidence behind them. Knowing what to skip is genuinely just as powerful as knowing what to use. Your skin does not need more products. It needs the right ones. If this video saved you even one bad purchase, share it with someone whose bathroom shelf deserves the same reality check. And if you want to know which ingredients actually are worth your money, that video is coming next. Do not miss it.